Hey everybody, welcome back to Madison County Live. As you can tell, we're going to call this the James Postal segment. I like to make up little segment names, James.
Sounds good to
okay?
me.
Hey James, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
My name is James Herron. I am a letter carrier for the Richmond, Kentucky Post Office, and I've been with them for 5 years.
Excellent, and you have a huge event every year, and it's coming up Saturday. Stamp Out Hunger, is that right? And you're the man in charge.
Well, I'm in charge for Richmond, and yes,
Okay.
every year on the second Saturday of May,
Okay.
the Postal Service, along with the National Association of Letter Carriers, puts on a food drive,
Right.
Rightfully titled Stamp Out Hunger.
Stamp Out Hunger, right.
This year, we are glad to once again pair with God's Pantry here in Richmond.
Okay. Excellent.
To collect and donate all the food we get.
Okay, so exactly how does that work? I know you all have some very nice new bags provided by God's Outreach. Tell us about that.
Yes. So usually the one problem we have is getting funding for our bags, which the community really, really wants to be able to put out the food that they collect themselves from their pantries or wherever else. So every year, the one problem we have is the bags, the funding for the bags. So we reached out to God's Pantry and said, hey, we would love to be able to give you all more food, but we just don't have the bags for it.
Sure.
So this year, miraculously, they came through with 6,000 donated bags.
6,000 bags, folks.
They were able to give to more people that will give more food. That is tremendous.
Right.
Tremendous. So much so it warranted a call from my boss in the meeting to God's Pantry to thank them for their outreach.
Excellent.
So they donated that to us, and the carriers are even more excited because they were receiving calls and texts and things from their customers.
How do we get this? How do we do this?
Yes.
How do we do it? Right.
Saying they wanted to give more, but they just didn't have the bags themselves.
Okay.
So they gladly and willingly did that for us, and we're so
grateful. And this is a national program too. It's not just it's all going on at the same time, which I think is remarkable.
Yes. So it's been going on for 30 years now. And the one good thing about it is the mail carriers go through the neighborhoods and the communities every day. They see everything.
Yep.
We know when people are there, when they're not.
Yes.
You can read sometimes and see stories where mail carriers are the ones that save people's lives because they realize
something looks off. Right.
Yes. Yep. We make phone calls to firefighters, police.
Right.
We're in the communities every day, so we see everything every day.
Sure.
And we're the ones that also see, unfortunately, the need for food and everything.
Right.
And so that's what this causes for, is to help the less fortunate, and we're just so glad to be able to give back to the community.
So, speaking of the bags, how does everybody get one of those fine bags?
So, on Thursday in Madison County and in the surrounding counties, the bags will go out with your mail carriers. They should be in your mailbox Thursday afternoon. Today, the food drive cards went out to remind everybody that, hey, on this Saturday, May the 10th, I believe.
Right, this is happening. Right.
May the 10th, that the letter carriers will come around to collect all the food that's going to be put out. Thursday, again, the bags will all go out. If you, for some odd reason, are in Madison County or surrounding county and don't get a bag, please call your postal facility and say, hey, I didn't get a bag. Or where can I bring food on Saturday to donate? Right. We have people that are going to take phone calls on Saturday at the Postal Service. They're just going to get with God's Pantry to send them out and say, hey, these people want to
want a
give.
bag.
Yes.
Right, they want to give. Right.
We want anybody who wants to give to give. There'll also be on some the bags that God's Pantry donated, QR codes.
Yes.
To where you can scan those and you can give directly to God's Pantry because they are able to take that money and turn it around into food that can be provided for the community here.
Right, and we'll just go ahead and tell everybody. Jennifer Brubaker is in the studio. She's off camera.
Yes, she's right over there.
So she's right there. So everybody point at her. So there. Okay.
Very lovely woman.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jennifer, I think I'm correct in $1 equals $14 at God's Outreach Food Bank. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, see, I got that right, James.
Yes.
See, so I get some things right sometimes.
You got everything right.
Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, so for instance, James, if you don't get a bag, you can still take the grocery bag, plastic bag, still put your canned goods in there and hang it on your mailbox. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay,
hang
good.
On your mailbox. As close to the mailbox as possible is what we prefer.
Yes.
To allow carriers
it's a lot easier, yes, right.
And we don't want mail carriers making unnecessary trips to doors that they're unfamiliar with.
Exactly, right.
So as convenient as we can, but if need be, we will get that from your porch. And if you see, you put things on your porch and it's not familiar, it's not your mail carrier, it could be one of our volunteers coming out.
That has collected it as well.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic.
The mail carriers are responsible. They're going to call back and let us know what addresses.
Okay.
So our volunteers will go out. So if on Saturday you see somebody just walk up and get your food or whatever, don't be alarmed. It's a volunteer who's donated their time to help this cause.
I know it's a very successful campaign. I know my wife's father was a postal carrier in Paint Lick for years and years and years, so I know they were always involved in this. So she always makes sure our bag of food is always out there at the mailbox this time of year.
And if anybody just wants to mark one that says for mailman, we always appreciate that too. So.
Okay. All right, fantastic, James. One more time, this Saturday,
This Saturday, Stamp
May
Out
the 10th, Stamp Out Hunger. Folks, make sure it's out there, and this is preferable before your mailman comes.
Yes.
Before your mail person gets there.
Yes.
That always helps. And
And
everybody
if not-
generally knows.
Yes, and not we collect
Sure.
food for a week
Okay.
after, and we
Okay.
always.
Oh, that's good to
store it.
know. Oh, that's
Yes.
fantastic. Okay.
So if you forget, don't worry about it. We will still collect
that's
it. For
very
up to a week.
nice. I did not know
Yes.
that. Learned something new, Jennifer.
Oh.
Very nice.
We,
Okay.
and we bring it right down here to God's Pantry, and it will go
Excellent.
out. And again, God's Pantry does a remarkable job with this.
Yes.
They feed so many people throughout
Absolutely.
the community who need it, and it's just a great organization. We're so proud to work with them.
All right, folks. Saturday, the bags go out.
Thursday.
Yes. Get your food out. If you don't get a bag for some reason, you can always hang your bag of groceries out there on the mailbox for your
Yes.
person.
Sure
Or
can.
post person. Is it post person now?
It's whatever you want to call us.
Okay, all right.
We've been called a lot worse.
Just don't
I
call
assure
you late for supper.
That's right.
Right? James, thanks for coming
Thank you
in.
so much. I
Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
everybody, everything that you all do
Yes, sir.
with the Postal Service.
Thank you, sir.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching Stamp Out Hunger.